Alright, it's day 2. We're heading out as team number 1 after day 1. Gonna make our way back up the top towards that Donovan's area, fish the rock walls, fish some more shacks today, and hopefully we get that quality bite again. Gonna get run down in the ski zone by some of the big bass boats behind us with engines up to 250 horsepower. So that's gonna be pretty cool to see. It's always an awesome way to start the morning. So hopefully the fish are on the chew this morning. It's cloudy, not too much wind, so it should make for a good day's fishing. Coming up to the ski zone. Number 1, there's that swim. I think it's probably going to be a 35 tipper, 36 tipper, and it's 7:45. So we're back up at Donovan's and the shacks. We didn't get any hits past the houseboat. We got a couple yesterday, but this guy came off these rocks here. So, all right, good start. Quick update. Just gone 11 o'clock. We've only got 4 fish so far. We've got 2 good ones in there. Not sure how well you can see those, and 2 okay ones in here. The smallest is about 31, and the biggest is probably about 37 tip. But yeah, that's 4. We really need another fish, but we've got 3 hours to go. So fingers crossed we can get the 5th and maybe do another upgrade. All right, Dad, give them an update.
Well, we got our 5th fish. That was a nerve-breaking exercise, obviously, because we didn't have a fish for a couple of hours, I guess.
Yeah.
And the 5th fish was very, very timely.
Yeah, good size too. It was one of the ones we needed. So we've got 2 small ones around 31.5 and 32.5, which aren't tiny, but we'd like to upgrade at least one of those.
Tried to take us into the snags, but you know, Paul gave us some advice on how to loosen the drag.
Some live coaching
under the such as circumstances, and we managed.
Yeah, that's it. No, good stuff. Yeah, Dad kept it out of the snag. It was meant to be. So he got it out, and we got it in the net, and the hook pulled out as soon as the fish got in the net. So a lot of high fives.
To the spot we never ever fished this time. And
that's right.
Wasn't
just had a feeling. Yeah. All right. Hour and a half to go. Let's keep going. Well, this just happened. So it's 1:30, and we're calling last cast, and we literally said, "That's it. That will do." For whatever reason, I made a long cast at that tea tree, just on the outside of it, and this thing just went clunk. Huge fight. The hook just fell out then. You guys just saw that. Barely moved it. Did you have a hit as well? I think Dad just had a hit too. So, all right, we're gonna upgrade one, and yeah, keep fishing for another minute. All right, we got our 5. Yep. There's a grind. Yeah, happy with it.
You good on?
Yeah.
Probably not bigger than yesterday.
Nah, smaller than yesterday. That was a good bag. That's one. It's a recent one. It's the smallest one. Zoom out. There's the aerator going. Live bell's working well.
Yeah, it was said yesterday.
Yeah. Hope number 5's still in there.
What do you want? Well, it works well.
Is he there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Jesus, I was afraid for a minute. Dad's scooping around. Hey. Alright. Nice bag. Yep. Alright. You take that.
We've got the smaller ones there. That's a nice look how healthy these fish are in the Glenelg River at the moment. They are super healthy fish. Let's just see what we got. 1.27 we're looking. Don't quite think we got it, but let's have a bit of a look. Okay, on the scales, we're looking for the jump. Good. Mate, this is a confident bag.
Yeah.
So tell us quickly, mate.
Our day didn't quite reflect the bag, but
No?
it was a grind.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
So it wasn't easy.
Nah, so we had one pretty early, like 7:45. Pulled the hooks on one, got two really quickly at about 9:30, actually in consecutive casts off some tea tree.
Yep.
Got a fourth one off a mud flat.
So there's no real pattern.
Nah. And then Dad did real well to get a fifth one, keep it out of the snags, and then had an upgrade in tailors on the way back, just out of nowhere, after about a 3-hour dead patch. So
Awesome, mate. Well, you've got a bit of a buffer, 4.19 currently. Let's have a look. This might put it beyond doubt unless someone pulls something out big. Hang on. Make sure that's it. Nice. Oh, big round, 4.18 kilos. They've got 419, 4.18. How good is that? They've obviously found some cracking fish.
they're all just really solid, Billy.
I don't think there's a 127 in there, is there?
There's not. No.
You've done very well, mate. No doubt I'll be talking to you about exactly how you do it a little bit later. But there you go, mate.
Thank you.
Well done. Huge round of applause. Lowrance Millerods.
Alright.
Here we go. Let him go.
That's the 2 last ones.
And nice release.
Spiky.
Lowrance Millerods. Alex Franchuk and Paul Mello. Big round of applause. Let's get some trophies up here for those guys. We'll hand out some checks. Well done. Back on the top. Well done. Awesome stuff. There we go. And we'll bring some trophies over. Thank you. Got one of those each. Thanks to 4 O's and Blazing Signs. Mate, did you expect this weekend?
No.
You just smashed it.
Yeah, today was probably an even bigger surprise. We had a really good pre-fish, but had a good day one. But today was a real grind, and to get that kind of weight again, just being so consistent, was really pleasing. And just saying to the guys, we fished the series for about 14 years now, and this is the first to win West of Melbourne's.
Oh right, okay.
Pretty special.
You have won a fair few.
Yeah, East Gippsland's pretty good to us. But
Yeah. But, and even so, even if we look back through history, teams that have won have very rarely weighed 4 kilos each day. It's not that sort of system that you can get those fish. What do you, I suppose, you probably can't answer this question, but what do you put down to the fact that you've caught fish everywhere today, grind, but still got over 4 kilos? Any lures or techniques or?
Look, that's probably one thing that we're trying to put it down to was the Zman swim.
Okay.
That's pretty much what we caught all our fish on upriver. And just the area, I think, and the type of structure that we were fishing was just holding those slightly better fish, that really good average 750, 850 gram fish. And
was it timber or rock or?
It was a mixture.
Okay.
It was anything, well, from Donovan's down about a K was that primary stretch. And every hour of the day was kind of different. Yesterday the shacks fished pretty well. We got a couple of fish and an upgrade and couldn't get a bite out of them today, and got a really nice fish off a mud flat today, which we didn't yesterday. So it's just mixing it up. Doing a couple of runs over our primary walls, I guess, and pulling a fish here and a fish there, but also just that gut instinct of this was working, this looks similar, why don't we try it? And that got our 5th fish. And obviously finding those fish on the Lowrance. We concentrated a lot, especially down the front. We got a nice upgrade yesterday. Found some really good fish on Friday down there. And it was just a timing deal down the front, obviously, and that water just didn't push in today, and we had 5 anyway, so we spent the time upriver today instead.
So how many upgrades did you manage to?
One upgrade today. We probably upgraded 2 or 3 times yesterday, and we left it relatively untouched. We hit it, we had 5, and then we just kept cruising.
Yeah.
We knew we had a pretty good day, and that 1.15 kilogram fish yesterday really helped. That was just sitting on the front of a snag. And
You actually saw it?
No.
But
So
just where it was?
Yeah, just slowly hopped that Zman opposite the shacks of Donovan's.
And what was the colour, like the Motoroil one?
Yeah, just Motoroil 1/16.
That's an awesome. Now, with your Z-Man on the 1/16, do you need to glue them? Do you?
We generally do. We generally glue them, just use some Loctite gel.
Yeah.
Just a little dab, and that stops those short takes and those that pantsing kind of.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah.
And that's like a 4 pound tippet running?
Yeah, 4 pound leaders all weekend for us. The other lures that we used were Berkeley gulps down the front.
Yep.
And the Quintrex shiner.
Perfect. Now, anyone you want to thank?
Yourself, obviously, all competitors, Dad, Lowrance and Millerods for all their support over the years. So huge thanks to them and everyone for coming out. So.
And now next tournament, your happy hunting ground, you go down there, a bit of confidence going into Cooter?
Yeah, pretty stoked. Really looking forward to it. I've actually got the Hobie competition there 2 weeks beforehand. So
there you go.
We'll pre-fish there, so that should be good.
So that should be good. And before you go, mate, what is it like? And Alex, you might want to answer this. What's it like fishing with your dad? I don't know how much time you do fishing with your dad outside of comps, but...
Yeah, look, we just cherish the time now that I've got a little one and we just don't have the opportunity to fish socially as much as we used to. And it's great to get away and consistently do pretty well over the years with Dad. It's a real pleasure.
What about yourself, Alex? You're good. He's a man of few words, many talents, few words. All right, well, thanks very much for that, mate. Big round of applause again for our champs this weekend. We're going to get second and third up for some photos. As they come on up, I just want to thank everyone, all you anglers, 38 teams, fantastic. Thank the Nelson Hotel, Glenelg Hopkins CMA, and Glenelg Shire for being our major sponsors. All of our other major sponsors, Sunline, JML Angler Alliance, Hurricane, Spotters, Vida, the list goes on and on, Atomic, Samurai. You know, guys, you know who you are. Next up, Malakuta, the Daiwa Vic Bream Classic. Still heaps of time to get your entry in, so make sure you do that. But from us here, we'll say goodbye and we'll see you in a few weeks. All right.
Well, that's it. We got it done. There's the trophy behind me at the busiest KFC in the world. We're in Warrnambool, just giving the boat a quick tub. English isn't so good this time of day after 3 days of hard fishing. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit the like button. It was fantastic to have another win with Dad, and especially our first in the Western Districts of Victoria. We haven't done that in the 14 years that we've been fishing tournaments. We've had some success in East Gippsland, in that kind of region east of Melbourne, but never had a win here in Western Victoria. So very, very pleasing. 2 really consistent bags. Over the moon. So got about 3 hours to go before we hit Melbourne. Should do it pretty easy tonight, or feeling pretty good. And that's it. That's it for the episode. We'll see you guys at the next one. Cheers.